My name is Liana Ruppert, or Dirty Effin' Hippie, and I am absolutely stoked to be here at the 2024 The Bossies, because we like celebrating games, as you should, because games are cool. You might know me as somebody that's worked in the gaming industry for about 22 years now. I was media with things like Premium Games and Game Informer, or you might know me from my work at Bungie on Destiny 2, or various accessibility or hosting things that I've done through the years, or you might not know me at all, and I just come off as a prattling idiot, which... fair, but very excited to be here. I do a lot of YouTube, a lot of cool kid stuff. That was cringe. I just like talking about games. I like celebrating games, and we should, because games are amazing, and we had a really good year in games. And I feel like even though the online conversations don't always reflect that, it's important to celebrate that because games are an art form, and we appreciate art in this house. I'm really excited to be a part of this, even just in a small way, just because Corey and I initially met when I was at Bungie as a community manager for Destiny 2. And just that sense of community and getting to formulate really cool relationships and friendships based off of a game experience is incredible. And being able to celebrate games this year is really cool because it has not been an easy time in games. We are at record-breaking layoffs between... not even the studios that haven't been mentioned, because a lot of indies never got media attention. Agencies are shutting down left and right, and we're probably close to 36,000 layoffs since 2022, which is a lot. It's a smaller industry. And to still see this art form persevere despite a lot of complications, both with studios sticking up for themselves for better working conditions or taking back some power from publishing hands, which has been years and years and years in the making. There's a lot of heart in making games. And I think that is very much reflected in this year as well, especially with seeing the impact that layoffs and things like that have on that art form and the discussions around that art form. But speaking of that, I gotta say, I'm gonna not shock anybody here if you know me at all and say that some of my favorite experiences, two, I can't just pick because there's a lot of good ones. The third one will make up for the first two, I promise. I gotta give it to my people at BioWare. Dragon Age Veilguard was everything I wanted. Was it a perfect game? Absolutely not. But it was beautifully told. This game restarted production so many times, more than it should have. Countless layoffs, which are incredibly disheartening, and what they were able to pull together immediately made me go back in for another playthrough. I'm now in my third Rook. The art style, the new way of seeing, being able to see this world through a commoner perspective was very cool to me. So hats off to Dragon Age team. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you so much for a new experience. Also, I got to be the basic one. Silent Hill 2, that coming out again and having a new lease on life has been incredible because even though I am not good with horror games, I love them. And that Silent Hill 2 will never stop making me piss myself, to be honest, but it's totally worth it because trauma. So here's my third one, and this is going to be the redeeming factor. If you have not played it, you need to. It is called, and I got to get my notes so I say this correctly because I always mispronounce it, Sylvia Black Waters by Dread XP, published. It's the publisher. Stroboscope is the developer. That universe is incredible. It's a horror game. If you know me, I love ghost hunting. I went ghost hunting earlier this year. It is the perfect blend of atmospheric storytelling, an FPS shooter experience, exploration, fear of deep under is very real for me, but also with all the alien talk and the water in the ocean this year, come on, it was perfect. It came out this year. Love indie games regardless. You should all play more indies, but they just really perfected being able to tell a tale that crawls under your skin and you have to spend a lot of time unpacking. And the story was just incredible. But you got ghosts, you got mysterious water, you've got storytelling, you've got lore. It's just... And any game that has EVP machines in it is an okay game in my books. So if you haven't played it, slightly less basic answer, even though you should never apologize for what you like. You should definitely check out that game because that team did an incredible job. And you should also, again, play more indies. That's just my opinion. I also just want to thank now that I've kind of rambled too much and way over my time limit, please don't hit me with the please wrap it up sign. But just want to say, to the Boss Rush fam, Stephanie, Corey, David, you, all of the entire team, you're amazing. The Boss Rush media team is incredible. They love games. It's very evident how much they love games. They love the communities around games. They love people that make games. They love the experience themselves. They're just an incredible group of people. Very proud of you. And thank you for letting me be a part of this. This is awesome. If for some reason you like this brand rambling, which you should probably get that checked out, you can find me anywhere, Dirty F and Hippie. I'm on YouTube. I'm going to be starting streaming soon again. I've got a lot of thoughts and opinions on things like Blue Sky and Twitter and Instagram and all that. But if you like it, you don't got to put a ring on it, but feel free to hit me up on socials if you want, or if you just want somebody to talk Dragon Age with, because I'm down. But thank you guys so much again for letting me be a part of this, and let's get on with the show.